To warn you right off the bat because these deals are just too good. And guess what? This is June. We celebrate all kinds of beautiful during the June month, and we bring you incredible deals on beauty. But then when we have our beauty shows on Wednesday, we go a little bit further, above and beyond, and we save products for certain shows. This right in front of me, this brand, it's a clean brand, it is a powerful brand. Maybe you've seen it in Bloomingdale's or Nordstrom or your favorite beauty influencer talking about it, but it's shielded. And what I love about it here is getting really minimal and powerful with skincare. We are out and about during the summer months. We are running around, we are exposed to toxins in the air, the environment, pollutants, our phones, blue light exposure. All of that is wreaking havoc on your skin, and it's not talked about enough. But what this moisturizer is doing for you, in the name, it is putting essentially a shield on your face with its formulation to block out all of those airborne pollutants that are actually aging your skin. And you can see the difference here. Look how much more radiant, tight, firm, and younger the skin looks. And you can see it there after using it twice daily for a month. So we saved this product just for my show. It's the lowest price we've ever done. It's going to be your workhorse. And if you're doing nothing else, put on your shield before you go about your day to see results like this. Sonia Summers, the founder of this company, is joining me here on HSN on Pretty Amazing Beauty. Come on in, Sonia, because I want you to talk about what we are actually seeing before our eyes. You know, it's such a white space, I feel like, my friend. You have been in the beauty industry for a long time.
For a long time, but we're not going to say how long.
But you've seen it all, right?
I have seen it all. Actually, I've been in the industry for over 20 years.
Wow.
I've developed a lot of great skincare, color, mostly skincare out there. And what I did see that was missing when I found out that 80% of skin aging is due to the environment. I was like, holy moly. So it's not only time.
Right.
It's not only the sun.
And hormones and all these things.
Exactly. It is the environment.
Wow.
So if I can add these ingredients into a product that's going to help shield your skin, then that's what I want to do. So that's what I've created.
So let's talk about the ingredient deck here. So what is specific in these ingredients that are combating those toxins, that environment, and actually shielding us here?
Well, this is super exciting because what it is, it's a patented Guardian complex that is proprietary to Shielded Beauty, and you can only find it in Shielded Beauty. So it does two things. It protects and it treats your skin. So I'm not just going to help protect your skin, I'm going to treat it because, you know, we're all divas. We want that anti-aging benefit. So here you have skin smoothing. You've got, you know, the niacinamide, which everybody knows it's B3. It does the brightening. You've got the horsehound, you know.
Okay, what is this? There's a couple things here I want to know.
Yeah.
White horsehound, let's start there. What is that? What is that doing? And then we'll get into the silver and the ashwagandha and the copper.
Well, that helps with blue light.
Okay.
But what's great is, imagine, your eyes are always tired, right? When you're scrolling at night, but so's your face.
Wow.
Your skin, too, so it helps with that fatigue.
Okay, so that's that horsehound. Now talk to me about silver citrate and then about copper ferment. These are ingredients you're not hearing about every day in anti-aging skincare.
Well, when I created this, I wanted to make sure that it was going to be gentle. This is great for sensitive skin, too.
Great.
So the silver citrate, you know, all of these wonderful ingredients, what they do is they detox your skin. They also are antimicrobial, so they're getting rid of the bad stuff when you go outside. Yeah. And
you
then
can't put antibacterial that you put on your hands on your face. So these are like for sensitive face, like it's antimicrobial without messing up the moisture barrier, your skin barrier.
Exactly.
Is what I'm thinking.
That's exactly what it does. It makes your skin barrier super strong and healthy, and that's what beautiful skin is, and that's what makes it glossy and beautiful and perfect. But one of the ingredients that I didn't mention was the copper ferment. That is like a superpower. It's a peptide and an antioxidant, so it helps build collagen. So again, shielded, shields all that bad stuff out from the environment, because it's not just the sun again, right?
No.
It's pollution, blue light, it's all of those things, but it also seals in all the goodness.
Look how light that is. I love this. It's so basic because you could use this with the rest of the serums and creams and make this be your base layer, or not your base layer, your final layer. So it's your mask, your shield.
It's so good.
And then it locks everything in. And so let's talk about the actual clinicals. This is what I love, and I love to talk about this. At the end of the day, there are so many products out there. I want science to tell me it works. So you took the extra step, went to a lab and had a third-party lab do an instrumental testing. And what this showed was that it actually improved not only your skin's moisture barrier, you compromise that, nothing else is gonna work.
True.
But then it hydrated the skin like you want in a moisturizer. And an image analysis actually showed that it did have anti-aging benefits and it improved the look of your fine lines and wrinkles. So not only is this replacing your everyday moisturizer, leaving a shield, being your antimicrobial against all of the environmental factors that you're exposed to outside and, you know, your phone and tablet.
Totally.
But then it's anti-aging as proven in the lab with the fine lines and wrinkles.
Yes.
This is a powerhouse.
It is a powerhouse. It does everything. Look, being in the industry, I wanted to create something that was going to be better than anything else that I've done. I'm very competitive, especially with myself. So I'm busy. I'm a mom.
Right.
I'm a wife. I work a lot, all the time. So I wanted to do something that, look, I have no time for self-care. That's lovely that people do.
Yeah.
I don't. So I wanted something that was going to be strong enough.
Every second counts.
Yes.
Sometimes more is more.
That's my whole thing.
Right?
I
We were
am
talking
not
about
in
that
the
earlier.
I am not in the less is more category. I'm in the more is more category because I have no time, and I want it all to work and be very multitasking. So that's what this is.
And I mean, look at the glow. So Donna removed all of her makeup from our today's special. Now
Wow.
she's showing her bare skin.
Beautiful.
Donna has twin grandkids. She has taken care of her skin with skincare. But you see how much glowier? Like, look at that. And to know that she's
Gorgeous.
getting the moisture, because we're all using a moisturizer.
Right.
It's nice and lightweight for summer, so you're not wearing something thick and heavy. But what you don't see happening behind the scenes, because of that Guardian complex, that ashwagandha, the horsetail we told you about, the copper, the hyaluronic, the niacinamide, the silver. It is like a invisible shield on her face from everything she's getting hit with. Toxins, being out in air pollution, the blue light exposure. I mean, look at the difference that you see now that we saw in a clinical result of fine lines and wrinkles and suppleness to the skin.
It's crazy. This is Susan. I mean, look at that. I mean, her before, she had like her jowls and her jaw, just like everybody else, right? And look at after 4 weeks.
So
and
much tighter.
Yeah, so much tighter,
plumper.
brighter.
Look here in this before. So you see those lines right around the mouth, the nasolabial folds. Look at how much smoother, even the texture of her skin.
Big time.
The hydration, the moisture barrier. That's the thing, we are exposed. We don't realize how much our barrier is messed up, and then we're putting all these other products are. If you don't make sure your moisture barrier, that's one thing I've really learned, Sonia, and I know you know this, but if you mess up that moisture barrier, that's it. That's your foundation.
Compromised skin.
Compromised skin is never going to get better unless that is actually strengthened and whole. So that's where this starts, and then it's your invisible shield.
It is.
We saved it just for my show because we only have limited quantity of this, and we dropped it down because I really want you to try it. This is brand new. Maybe you saw it in Bloomingdale's, Nordstrom, or online. You know, all the TikTokers.
It's
gone viral. Get your hands on it now that we have it here at HSN for you. That special partnership is allowed to do this, and we have dropped it down from $48 to $32. $10 and change gets it home. Free shipping and handling to try it. Try it for 30 days. See that difference in your skin. I guarantee you don't have anything like it.
No.
And you don't know, unless you're educated and realize, which I love that we get to do that from experts here on our show, is to learn what's really happening. She's been doing it for 2 decades. She says this has been missing in the marketplace. So let's make something that's actually shielding your face from the toxins in the environment as you go about your daily life to get results that you're seeing right here.
Oh my gosh, 70% of the ingredients in this formula help skin texture.
What?
Yes.
So fine lines and wrinkles, skin texture, but protection. I'd take it just for the protection for $32.
And you saw how firm the skin looks
at
afterwards.
The suppleness, the elasticity, the firmness, the evenness. Okay.
Glossy.
Look at the forehead. This is whether you just have been, you know, genetically or you just have strong muscles. Look how much smoother and fills in the appearance of those lines are.
I know.
This is using it for a month.
Look, I'm Latin, so I have a lot of expression.
Me
so
too,
I had to do that.
Me too. I mean, look at that. Maybe it's the 11s. Maybe it's the nasolabial folds. Maybe it's around the eyes. This is most basically already your lightweight moisturizer for summer, but then it goes beyond that. It's a face shield from toxins in the environment and the blue light that we're getting on our phones and on our tablets that are actually wreaking havoc and causing us to age. Then it's going to be an anti-ager with all of the power pack and that Guardian complex. So the other thing I love, besides the science and the instrumental tests that were proven, those of you that have tried it, 97% said that they felt that their skin looked and felt more moisturized as they continue to use it. 91% agree that their texture looks smoother, that they had a more radiant glow. It looked brighter, more moisturized, even just instantly after one application. So take advantage of the offer. We saved it just for my show. I want you to try it and find out why it's gone viral on social media. But this